Deacon.
You're Kairos, aren't you? Tyler told me a little bit about you before we arrived at the vault.
How is Tyler?
He's recovering.
Good. What happened back there? Why did he collapse like that?
It's a long story.
I've got time.
Alright. A while back, Tyler was doing odd jobs around the city and in the wider solar system. One of those jobs was flying a shipment of weapons from the reef to just beyond Saturn. Gun running, in other words. Being a daredevil, Tyler decided to fly closer to Jupiter to give himself a gravity assist. But he didn't factor in Jupiter's moons. He crashed into Ganymede. It was bad. His ghost, from what I can tell, was seriously injured and had trouble reviving Tyler. It took the two of them a week to recover physically to the point where Tyler could even walk. And after that, well, there's a reason people haven't heard of Ganymede. The place is a barren rock. Nothing to see, nothing to do. The traveler's light, which is so strong here, was horribly faint there. The solitude and boredom drove Tyler insane. It took months for him to scavenge and engineer enough parts to send a signal to the city. He came home, but he came home different. He was agitated, uneasy. He didn't like to be left alone, but he felt awkward around people he'd once thought of as friends. I knew him circumstantially before Ganymede, so when he came to me asking for help, I said yes. At first it was hard for him, but slowly he started getting better. He became more adventurous, more driven. Sometimes he'd have bad days. If he got scared or angry or couldn't find a way to ground himself, then he'd become overwhelmed, like what happened with the vault. One of the things Tyler stressed to me was secrecy. He doesn't like to talk about Ganymede, partly because those scars are healing, and partly because he doesn't want to be seen as weak or a liability. He uses wisecracks to cope, to appear tough and confident, and sometimes he really is as ignorant as he appears. But other times, it's all a facade.
And now that facade is broken.
Only for you. And I trust you'll keep what I've said to yourself?
Of course. Is he awake?
He was last time I checked up on him.
I'll go say hello then. Tyler.
Please. No more snarkiness, no more condescension.
I wasn't planning on any of that.
You weren't?
Deacon told me about Ganymede.
I didn't. He shouldn't have done that.
It's okay. I won't tell anyone else if you don't want me to.
You've never liked me, have you?
No.
So, why would you keep my secret?
Because I believe in playing fair.
Why? Why are you so obsessed with the right way to do things?
It comes from mathematics, I suppose. Numbers are fair. Numbers are rational, logical, ordered, structured. 2 plus 2 is always 4. Not 5, 4. That holds true now, and it'll hold true forever. I've spent centuries studying how numbers work, so part of how I see the world has been influenced by that. I've come to despise cheaters and shortcuts. Cheaters because they never want to put in the hard work, and shortcuts because they never work.
Yeah, but this isn't a counting competition. The whole point of the vault is to get glimmer. Who cares how it's obtained?
I do.
Well, I don't. And I think it's a bit stuck up to force everyone to follow your rules.
If you can't crack the riddle, you don't deserve the treasure.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Get some rest for now. Then we'll all sit down and discuss what to do with you and your friend.
a vault hunter?
Only in the loosest definition of the term.
Oh, great. A pretentious vault hunter.
You are the assassin, are you not?
Wolvenstholme.
You would do well to stay out of our way.
Our?
We are the Nine. His body is an agent of our wrath.
You're the ones that killed Fourier.
We had defied us, so we took his life. He continues to defy us in death.
The Aleph Vault, right?
Yes. Fourier has caged his will in a tomb of bronze to stand as a monument to his power. This is unacceptable.
Why? I didn't think the Nine cared about Glimmer.
We took Fourier's life. By our rights, we are also entitled to take everything he has ever owned.
You think you can crack the vault?
We have power you cannot comprehend.
Everybody thinks they can crack the vault, until they can't.
You doubt us.
I'm just warning you. It might not be as easy as you think.
Your advice is appreciated, but unnecessary. We ask you to leave now.
Alright. I'm not in the habit of picking fights I can't win.
A wise decision, assassin.
Hello. Can I help you?
I'm looking for someone. I think she came around these parts. Her name's Fawcett. Warlock, wears pink and purple armor. Seen her?
I don't know her in any personal capacity, and I could not comment on anyone who walks into my archive, especially if they ask for an amenity.
I'm a commanding officer with the Vanguard. I am ordering you to tell me if you've seen the Warlock Fawcett. She's my subordinate, and I'm worried she's gotten herself into trouble again.
I wouldn't say a word if the speaker himself was asking me to divulge who does and does not access these records. That being said, there is a record log of who has access to archives, which is out of bounds unless you're a Vanguard commander or higher rank.
It's a good thing I'm a Vanguard commander then. Show me the record log.
Fawcett, Khmer's ship has entered Ionian airspace.
He's found me then.
Most likely. And he certainly isn't going to be happy when he catches up to you.
I'm not going back to serve under him.
Then you're going to need a plan.
Hey, have you seen Kairos anywhere?
She was here earlier. I'm not sure where she is now.
Alright, I guess.
Wait. You're worried, aren't you? It's okay. You can trust me.
It's my commanding officer. His ship's just entered airspace.
I take it this commanding officer is bad news for you.
Yeah, his name's Khmer. He's controlling.
That's part of the reason I never quite liked the Vanguard. They were all about orders and demands, no room for disobedience, no room for conscientious objectors.
Well, this guy is that, but worse. If he catches me, he'll drag me away to be court-martialed, and then I'll spend God knows how long sweeping city streets instead of exploring the solar system.
Will he take you by force if you refuse to go?
Yes. Lethal force, I suspect. He threatened to kill me if I complained about his conduct to the Vanguard the last time we spoke.
If he comes for you then, I'll help if you want.
You do that?
Guardians are supposed to stand as a shield to defend the lives and freedoms of those that cannot defend themselves. It would be corrupt and hypocritical not to apply that sentiment to our own Vanguard.
Huh. So you're some kind of warrior for justice.
No, I dislike fighting. I'm a pacifist by nature. But if the lives of me or my friends are in danger, I will do what I must to save them.
Thanks, I guess. I'm gonna go see if I can find Kairos.
Staring at the vault all day isn't going to help, you know.
I know.
I still think the Riemann hypothesis is unsolvable. We've made no progress since you tried and failed to trick the vault.
How many things have seemed impossible until someone did them?
I'm not saying miracles or geniuses don't happen, but this kind of invaginable, narrow-minded obsession is exactly what Fourier built the vault to condemn.
Have a little faith, Gauss.
I'm only being realistic here. You can't crack the vault. Nobody can.
Kairos, I did that assignment you asked me to do.
Alright, let me look at it. Your work on the analytic continuation is very good. It's very well done. Your summation, not so good. You're trying to use the techniques I taught you for oscillating divergent functions, but that's not going to work here. Metaphorically speaking, you're using a pickaxe instead of a power drill.
Only because you never taught me how to use the power drill, metaphorically speaking.
You have access to most of my notes and resources. The power drill is there for you to use if you're willing to dig through the instruction manual. You've still got a long way to go to be able to match my knowledge, but I would at least hope you have the independence to tackle the problem without needing to consult me first.
You expect too much of me.
No, I know you're capable of more than this. If you set aside your ego and focus on the problem, you'll get through it.
Alright. I'll try again sometime later. How's the vault coming along? Have you solved the hypothesis yet?
No, it's frustrating. There's so much literature in the hypothesis, but all of it's just conjecture and dead ends. I'm going to have to devise a lot of the framework for my solution on my own.
Maybe I could help.
No, this is all still far too advanced for you.
At least let me watch you work.
No, I don't need distractions.
Then...
Cantor... From here on out, I want you to stay away from the Aleph Vault. You're too impassioned about it to be able to focus on your work.
Temporarily?
Permanently. Or at least until I can crack the vault.
That doesn't make any sense. You're letting that warlock stay near the vault?
That warlock isn't almost failing her assignment.
That's not the full reason. There's something else, isn't there?
Maybe, but that's not your concern.
Tell me. Tell me!
I don't trust you. You're reckless and angry and nasty. I have hope you'll grow out of it, I really do. But until then, you're not coming near the Aleph Vault. I forbid it.
We'll see about that.